G'day guys, Greg here. Now it is product review time and I've had a lot of requests from people to review this product right here. The Elmsbury Chunky Beef Pie. Now this pie is actually the pie from Aldi. And whenever I do a pie review, people keep saying I should be reviewing this pie right here. Anyway, today's the day. It's actually looking really nice on the front. It's a chunky beef pie, but I wonder how much beef is actually in it. Well, let's find out. Well, the ingredients, it says beef 28%. And then there's a whole bunch of numbers and thickeners and proteins and onion powders and peppers. And then it says 48% pastry. Well, that adds up to 76%, so there must be 24%, lots of numbers. And if it tastes any good, I wonder how many of these I can eat in a day. Well, it says right here, the energy of one pie is 1650 kilojoules, which means you could eat about 5 of these every day and still have a body like the old Gregor. Now that's a body everyone will want a piece of. Now, how about we crack it open and suss out what this pie looks like out of the packet. Alright, well, looks like a pie so far. It's looking pretty good. Right, time to cook this. Let's see the options. Well, you can either stick it in the oven for 35 minutes at 180. That sounds like a real waste of electricity. Or you can microwave it for 3 minutes wrapped in paper. That would save electricity. But it's not going to come out with beautiful flaky pastry, is it? Normally, I would just do it in the air fryer for 25 minutes, but whenever I do a pie like this, people always say, Greg, you should try this method. So I'm going to try that method today, which is putting some paper towel over it, wrapping the bottom under, leaving the ends open. It says use the microwave for 3 minutes to cook it. I'll do that. And then once I've done that, I stick it in the old air fryer for about 5 minutes to get all nice and crispy. All right, well, that's that 5 minutes up. Let's see how crispy it's got. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, not too bad. Much better than it was before. And it's piping hot! Great! Okay, well, this pie is looking pretty nice. Let's see what it's like on the inside. Ooh, nice and steamy. And, well, it's cooked. That's good. And here's the chunky bits of beef there. Well, there's quite a few chunks there. That's looking all right. Well, how about we start off with some of this pastry. See what it's like. See if it's nice and buttery and fluffy. It has got some seasoning in it. It's not bland and boring. But after microwaving it, I think it did get a little bit dense, but it's still pretty tasty. And very edible. But let's get to the most important part. The beef inside. Chunky. A little mild on the meat pie flavours. A little mild on the seasoning. There seems to be some creaminess about the gravy that it's cooked in too. Tastes all right. Time to try it all together. Well, I'm not doing cartwheels. I think microwaving it first and then doing the air fryer has sort of made the pastry underneath a little bit dense. And, well, it's not as good as just doing the air fryer for the 25 minutes. Flavour wise, well, I'm not really finding that meat pie flavour there. I mean, it's there, but it's not a very strong one. It's a little bit underwhelming. I've had better home brand pies before. I actually think the Coles one is better than this. But this one might taste better with some tomato sauce. Ooh, yeah. Get some on there. Might have been a little bit too much, if that is such a thing. Okay. Yep. That tomato sauce has disguised that flavour, that's for sure. To the point that it actually tastes all right. Well, I must say that I think the microwaving then the air frying isn't a very good idea if you want your pie to taste the best. It seems to have made the pastry really dense. So what I think I'll do is cook another one in the old air fryer on its own, and then I'll see if it tastes any better. I think that's only fair, cooking it the way I would normally cook every other pie I review. Right. 25 minutes. Alright, well that time's up and... well, it looks pretty much the same. And it's just as hot. Oh. How about I cut this one in half? See what it looks like. Looks like a pie. Now let's see if this tastes better. But I am still thinking that that pastry is quite dense and not as flaky as it probably could be. And the pie filling is just not very exciting. Right, well how about we ask the Gregometer what he thinks. Okay, now, well, most people that said I should try this pie reckons it's one of the best, but for me, I found its flavours pretty bland and boring, not much seasoning in there. It didn't really have that classic meat pie taste, and well, the pastry seems really dense and thick, and well, the top one was alright, but wasn't that great. So for the Aldi beef pie, I reckon it's just above average. I've tasted plenty of other pies that are better than this, the home brand ones. This is alright, but there's much better pies out there. And with a bit of dead horse, tastes alright. Now, would I get another one of these beef pies again? Well, I don't think I would. There's plenty of other home brand beef pies that taste way better than this one. I found this one pretty bland, pretty boring. Pastry was okay, but not great. The guts of it, it was alright, but it was a bit flavourless, a bit saltless, and could have done with a bit more meat pie flavour. So the old Grego won't be rushing down to Aldi to buy too many more of their beef pies. It is $5.50-ish for a packet, which is good, but there's plenty of better pies out there for the same price. Well, I hope this helps you decide what to try, what to buy, and what to avoid. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I ate a meat pie. See you then.
Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the review